Hello, my name is David Lincoln. I'm president and founder of Transformational Mortgage Solutions, and I have the honor today of being in LeaderOne's offices, to whom I consult, bringing out some really important content about what makes this company so special. How have you been able to create a culture where this team, this executive leadership team, functions so well?
I think it really goes back to the core of why we exist. Several years ago at LeaderOne, we reaffirmed who we were. And since we're a company that's owned by the employees, we have no parent bank, private equity, we exist for the coworkers and the customers. So when we're sitting around making decisions, it's not what's best for an executive, myself, it's what's best for our coworkers and our customers.
When you think of the relationship between operations and sales, you touched on that. Expand a little bit more.
Well, it is a communication and collaboration approach. And I know that's a cliche in the industry, but when you have people like Adam Schwartz, Christian Wolf, Kim Palmer, who are always willing to jump on a phone, discuss problems, and they really embrace the possibility of how they can simplify. And that's part of our strategic anchors at LeaderOne. Embrace the possibility, simplify, and engage. You add all three of those up, it is a secret sauce for us.
One of the things that's unique about your story is you didn't start the company. You came here as a result of what? What brought you here?
The CEO and founder, A.W. Pickle, he was the reason I came here, and a lot of people. He had a great idea. He started a company in 1992, and it had good bones to it. He needed to recapitalize the company in 07 and 08, and he had a great idea to partially sell off 75% of the company. So originally, I saw it as a vehicle to take my production and be able to house it that is a fair, economical sense, and LeaderOne had the structure. What happened when we got here, though, is a collaborative effort of that partnership of a lot of the division heads who are now board of directors. We've all grown as individuals, and we've gotten a real love for this company.
That's a really good point. When you talk about a real love for this company, how does that play out in day to day? If you could give us an example of that.
It plays out, especially in this market. We're in this transitional market right now. Right now, the first people who are making cuts are the executives, the board members. We are focused on how we can take care of this family. So right now, our biggest priority is how do we take care of our coworkers and our customers.
That's evident by how long some employees have been here. Share one of the stories, one of your favorite stories, or a couple of them, about employees that came here and how they've grown through it. Kim shared us her story. It's a great story. But think of other ones that are here that may not be as well known.
Good example, Brant Barrier, who's our SVP of Compliance. Brant started at LeaderOne 14 years ago as a loan officer. Was maybe an average loan officer and was looking to do something else. We shoved him into a compliance analyst, and here we are 14 years later, and he is a key component of our compliance department and somebody that we cherish as a true asset.
Now there's a really good example that you told me about last night at dinner, how you can text Bryant at any kind of crazy hour and you're getting a response back from him. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, that's really, in a nutshell, Brant is somebody that is always taking care of the company, regardless whether he's on vacation, he's out to lunch, he's at dinner, just always responsive, because this is like his baby. He wants to take care of it.
That is really good. Someone might hear that as going, oh gosh, they struggle with work-life balance. But one of the other executives that we had interviewing talks about what he means so much to him is the fact there is such a healthy work-life balance. How do you manage that, and how is that determined?
When you love what you do and you love where you work, first of all, it doesn't feel like it's work. We are growing something that is not, it's bigger than myself, it's bigger than any executive or board member. We have 800 employees. So the work-life balance One, we always challenge each other to take vacations. Believe it or not, just the other day I told Adam Schwartz after the audit, you need to take 2 weeks off. He's like, you know what, you're right, I need some time off. Because of that love and that hard work, you're always wanting to put in the extra hours, but you've got to retool and you've got to recharge the batteries every once in a while.
Such a good point. There's so many companies that just want to get all they can. They wring the towel and then they throw the towel away. And that's one of the things that I have noticed about this company, which is almost flipping the role here again on the interview. When you're thinking about the reasons why someone in production would want to come to LeaderOne, what would you say are the top reasons?
Yeah, I mean, right now in this industry, that's recruiting is a big component out there, and we're having this conversation a lot with people, and we never lead with compensation. The people that are going to be successful at LeaderOne, who are looking to be a part of something, we always tell people we're in the long game. We're not looking to sell it. We're not looking to pump and dump it. So people that are going to be successful here are want to come here and want to elevate their career. Whether if they're a loan officer now, maybe they aspire to be a branch manager. If they're a branch manager, maybe they want to become a regional. So it's something we're always looking to elevate somebody's career. If it's somebody who just wants to come here and squeeze as much out of the company as possible and be a short-term rented player, not a fit for us.
For a lot of originators, they are looking for a home, a permanent home. And you've talked about that, how this can be that. But there's sometimes people grow and want to go a different direction. Do you have any examples of that and how you guys have handled that?
Yeah, we do. Unfortunately, a couple years ago, we have a great partner, a division that was great operators, and they were a great asset to the company. And they always aspired to own a bank. And LeaderOne has that in their visions too, and it just wasn't our time to buy a bank. And they saw an opportunity and came to us and let us know that their aspirations were to buy the bank and what it would look like to transition out of LeaderOne. As the chairman, a difficult conversation. Good partners, good revenue to the company. True to the core we are, what's best for them, not what's best for us. We sat down and made up an amicable transition plan, and they took their team and they left the company, and it wasn't any negativity. It was unfortunate, but fortunate.